Hey guys, today I'm going to be playing some GTA 5 Online Survival. I know this is a little bit of a different video than what I usually do, but I decided I'm just going to make videos that are fun to make and ones that I enjoy making. I hope you guys can still enjoy these ones too, even though they're not necessarily going to be related to 3DS hacking or anything of that nature. Yeah, this is a pretty fun game if you haven't played it yet. So basically this is kind of like Black Ops 2 zombies in a way, except they're not zombies, it's just normal people. Also kind of like the impending nightmare in Doom. Doom 2 actually, that is. So the objective is just to survive as long as possible. The waves do go up to 30. If you look in the bottom right corner, we're on wave 1 right now since we just started. But they do go up to 30, but very few people actually make it there. The highest I've made it is probably like 15 or so, and that was on a different map. This is actually one of the newer maps that just came out recently. So Rockstar, they had the same maps in the game since the game's release, and just recently they added a few new ones. And this is one of those, so I'm still getting the hang of it a little bit since I haven't been playing on this one too long, but I don't think it should be that much of a problem since it seems relatively simple. I would say this building is like the only safe place that you would ever go. You probably wouldn't want to go anywhere else in this little place that's available to go. So as you can see, it's pretty easy from the beginning. There's really not much of a challenge to this, but it does pick up pretty quickly once you get on to like wave 5 or so. Then like the helicopters start coming in. There's going to be like vehicles coming in and stuff. So I didn't take any body damage. I only took damage to the armor, so I just need to pick up one of those, but I don't need to pick up this health over here. Probably about wave 5 or so is when we're going to go down here, and we're probably just going to stay posted up behind this counter, since this seems not over there, right here. So this seems to be one of the safest places. You just shoot through the doors, lay a proximity in there, and you should be good. Survival doesn't usually have any places where there's only one outlet for the enemies to come in. And I haven't found one yet, but that's the closest that we can get. They can come in from the door and from the front door, but it's a lot safer than being up here once you get onto the later waves. There's a guy in here. Probably going to switch to the shotgun since we're indoors. The special carbine is what I use for long distance stuff. And the shotgun, I use this for short distances. Especially because this one's automatic too, so it's really nice. It's not as powerful as something else like the pump shotgun or anything like that, but it is automatic, which makes up for the fact that it does do a little bit less damage than you might expect. See, I think it just got all 3 of those guys with like 1 or 2 shots, which is pretty impressive for a gun like this. But still, we are only on like wave 3, so the enemies are not too bad yet. It picks up really quickly when you get onto the higher waves. So if you look on the map, there is significantly more enemies than there was on wave 2. But wave 2 wasn't that bad, so I think I might be able to handle this. On this specific map, the highest I've made it up to is like 6, and that's just because it's new. So I haven't had a chance to play it that much and get high up there. Why is he going to that door? I'm probably gonna die here. Nope. I'm just lucky that those guys were not paying attention. And he just walks right in on me. Don't know what he expected to happen. So I'm gonna go get the health and the armor. I took a lot of damage that time, so I'm gonna have to pick up the health too. And in case you haven't noticed yet, I'm playing alone. Even though this is an online mode that you can play with other people, I'm playing alone just because I haven't really found anyone else in this game that's able to really hold up my pace. And I usually end up doing the majority of the work, and then they just get a few kills. So I'm just doing this alone just so that I get less enemies spawned and it's a little bit easier. Because it does spawn more enemies when more players are in here. I think it's like it's related to the amount of players. So like 2 players would get twice as much, 3 players would get 3 times as much, etc. So alone, if I die, it's basically all on me. It's not really anyone else's fault, and you don't have anyone else to rely on. I should probably lay a proximity over there. So now we don't even have to watch that door, since that proximity is going to get anyone who comes close to it. That's the idea, though. Sometimes they don't do their job correctly. But most of the time they do, so I'm pretty confident in relying on that. Caught me while I was reloading. So wave 4, it's a little bit difficult, but it's not too bad. If you look on the minimap, there is a helicopter in the air. So I'm gonna have to go get him. I'll probably get him towards the end. Just because it's not safe to go out there, and they have a lot more powerful weapons now that do a lot more damage, so it would be really unwise to go out there when there's a lot of enemies left. So we're about 2/3 of the way done with that wave. And the proximity didn't even go off yet, so it's pretty safe to be here. All it takes is just one enemy, though, to come by and kill you, so that's why we have to put that proximity there, even though the vast majority of the enemies don't even go through the door. They all come through this one. I think I saw one. I mean, that door was opening up, so I don't know if anyone's in there or what's happening with that. Oh, it just went off. I'm not gonna lay another one yet. I'm just gonna watch both of these doors. It's probably not the safest tactic, but I should be okay, just for the rest of this wave at least. There's only 2 of them left, it looks like, so I'm just gonna handle them. He's outside. And now the helicopter. Helicopters are not fun to take down. I'm not gonna waste any rockets on him, I'll just use the minigun. Yeah, so you see that's not too bad. It's just the hassle of having to get out the minigun. You could also use a special carbine or anything. It's not too much more difficult, just takes a lot longer. And then that time that you take your eyes off of the rest of the enemies, they're going to kill you by that time. So that's why you have to save the helicopter till last, usually, if you're playing this alone. So you don't really have time to switch weapons to take it down, and if you don't switch weapons, then you'll take your eyes off of the other enemies for too long. Should probably lay down a proximity. And I forgot to fill up on... Come on, get behind cover. I forgot to fill up on the health and armor, so I'm just going to do that real quick. That's not good. They are inside the store now, which is never a good sight. They actually just did all the damage from the body armor. They took it completely off me. So I'm gonna have to put another one on. I'm pretty low on health. I want to eat snacks. But you see, as soon as I go into the menu, they come in. So it's going to be hard to find time to eat snacks. See, every single time. Now there's probably going to be like 10 seconds of nothing right now since I'm out of the menu. Yeah, you see this? They're not going to come in when I'm out of the menu. They only come in when I'm in the menu. I don't know if that's intentional or if it's just coincidental, but it seems like that's what it seems like, that they just come in whenever you're in the menu. The proximity mine still didn't go. Oh, there it goes. Speak of the devil. So now I've got to watch that door too. I'm a little bit less than halfway done with this wave, so I'm probably going to lay another one back there just for safety. That guy's body's going a little bit crazy. So I would say what probably gets me killed the most in this game mode is just my ambitiousness. I don't like to just wait around like this. Sometimes I just go out there when it's completely unsafe to do so, and that causes me to die. So I don't want to be making those mistakes again. I'm probably going to try and play this as safe as possible. This wave's almost done. We still got the helicopter, and I think only a couple more enemies are going to spawn, and then it should be done. He got a good shot on me. One shot's still not going to kill me though. Unless it's with like a shotgun at close range or something, then it might. But this is the wave that it really starts to pick up, as you could probably tell. There's a lot more enemies and it's a bit more difficult to kill them. And it only gets harder from here. It increases so much more each wave. Seems like at the beginning it's just a little bit more, but then it gets a lot more as you go on. So I'm gonna try and take him out with the special carbine, just to show you how it's done. So that was an easy one since I got a headshot right on the driver of it, or pilot I should say. But usually it's not going to be that simple, especially if you're, you know, like in a hurry trying to kill him as quick as you can. It's not going to be that easy. So again, that's why I always save the helicopter till last. And this time I did not forget to put on the armor. And as my proximity mines... Whoops. That is not good. That's not good at all, actually. Okay, all my... yeah, you can laugh at me if you want. All my armor and health is gone. So if they get one shot on me right now, I'm dead. I'm gonna put on another armor real quick. I can't take that risk. What? Why did it close out of the menu? Okay, yeah, I'm all good now. That was a big mistake though on my part. That cost me a lot of time. And if you look at the progress bar, this one is going by really slowly. Even though there's only 2 enemies left on the map, I have to go outside to spawn a lot of them, so I'm probably going to do that now. Just going to go out here and a lot of them should spawn, hopefully. Sometimes they don't. But a lot of the times just going outside and moving around causes them to spawn. There we go. Got that vehicle taken care of. Now there's a little bit of a fire, so if they're dumb, they might catch on fire over there. It has happened before, but looks like the fire is almost out now, so they probably won't. I think my proximity might, yep, it's still there. We would have heard it explode, but it's good to still check every once in a while just in case it despawned or anything like that. Oh, I'm taking damage. We don't want them inside the store. That's what's going to cause us to die, is if one of them gets inside the store. I'm going to switch back to the shotgun now. So if you're enjoying this video, make sure to leave a comment that you're enjoying it. Maybe I could do a couple more of these every now and then. But this type of video is pretty fun to me, you know, just playing games, just chilling. And like I said at the beginning, I know that this is like usually not the type of videos that I make, but this is what I do now. I'm not much into like 3DS hacking that much or anything. I just like to play the games now. And I don't have enough time to really do much of the hacking stuff anymore, so this is just something that's easy and fun and passes the time, so that's what I like about it. Okay, there's only one enemy left. I don't think there was a helicopter on that one. I think I got the armor before it hit the thing, so yep, it's gonna, oh wait, I didn't get it. I thought I did. Okay, I was gonna say that it'll respawn again at the intermission if I had gotten it before the round actually ended. But I was just a little bit late. That's not too big of a deal, though. I'm probably not gonna have time to go out there and get it anyway. What? Okay, that time it was not my fault. Jesus. Okay, so what I did was I pressed the button to go against the wall like I am now. And he just went against that wall. This is not good. Okay, let's not do that again. The first time, I will admit, it was my mistake. I went too close to the door to check if the proximity mine was there. But that time, that was not my fault. I pressed the button when I was next to this wall, and it went over to the wall directly next to the door, this one right there, and caused it to activate. I think you can buy... Okay, yeah, it looks like you can't during it, but I think you can usually buy ammo during the menu, like if you're in regular play. I've never done it though, since I'm like basically an OG of this game. I've been playing it since it came out, so I always go to ammunition to pick up my ammo. I don't use like the menu, since that's something that they added recently. Not recently, I think it was like 2017 or 2018 that they added that. But still, I've never really used it from the menu, since that's not how it originally was. And I just haven't gotten used to it yet. So I think the enemies are getting a bit more aggressive. They're charging into the building a little bit more than they were at the beginning. Look how far this wave is done. We're not even close. So I think for this specific map, this might be close to my record, since I have only been playing this like a couple days, and I've been playing all the other maps too, not this one specifically, but my record for this map is like wave 6 or 7. And again, that was when I was alone. The farthest I made it with people was, I think, like wave 4, and that was probably like my first 2 times or so playing this map. I was just upstairs. I was just walking around in a circle upstairs. All my teammates were dead, and I was just mowing down all the enemies. I just heard an explosion. Oh, that was my proximity mine? Okay. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that door. Oh, we got a hit on me. That's not good at all. Every hit counts in this mode that they get on you. Just keep in mind, they've got like what, 100 people, and you've got 1. The waves, or the health of the enemies at about this wave or so, they start to get pretty even with you. So like if you shot an enemy with a gun, it would probably do the same amount of damage that they would do to you if they shot you. But at the beginning, it's really unbalanced. You just have to shoot them once, and they could shoot you like 20 times, and you'd probably die after like 20 shots. But at this point, it starts to get really fair, and there is also a significantly greater amount of enemies. Oh, I'm thankful that he did not immediately fire off his weapon like they do sometimes. See, now it's kind of tricky because I've got to. They're gonna start running in through the front door, so I can't take my eyes off of the front door even for a second because they could run inside. I also can't on this one because they'll run through that one too. Oh, he got a good shot on me. I think he was using a shotgun. That's what it sounded like. I don't have my volume that high, but I think it sounded like a shotgun. Oh, that almost killed me. I'm one shot and I'm dead right now. I need to be really careful. It's regenning slowly but surely. It's going to regen to halfway. I'm not too worried about these guys outside right now. I just need to watch this door. That guy really affected me. I'm one shot again right now. I'm almost done. I think I might be able to survive this one if I play it safe. And just don't move from the spot at all. Oh! That's why you need to always watch the door, because stuff like that can happen at any moment. It can happen to the other door too, so you can't take your eye off either of those. I think this might be the last three, and then the helicopter. That one again almost killed me. He caught me while I was looking away. These ones, it looks like they're inside, so they could be coming through this door. It's hard to tell. Sometimes they jump off the roof of the building. I think they might be coming around the front. Or maybe they're not going to move at all. They're expecting me to do it. If that's the case... Yeah, if that's the case, I'm going to take out that one first. Because the minute I step outside, I'm going to be dead. Oh! Oh, that's my grenade launcher. I thought that was my shotgun. I was like, what? That caught me off guard. It looked like I thought I had it looked like I had explosive ammo on or something like that. I was like, how did that possibly happen? Okay. Yeah, 52 enemies that round. That was not easy at all. I'm gonna pick up the health. And I'm not going to make the same... I don't even have any more proximity mines, so... They're not gonna do me like that again. You know what? I'm going to lay sticky bombs over here. So that if I want to, I can activate those. I still need to watch the door. It's just I can activate those whenever I want. And they're not going to be proximity mines like the other ones. These ones I have to actually press a button on my keyboard to detonate them. Look at all of them. I have a feeling this wave is going to be kind of like that the entire time. That guy was just a little bit too quick for me. Yeah, you see, they have a lot more health too. They're taking a few shotgun shots each now. Luckily, this game is not realistic in the amount of ammo you can carry. I'll use as much as it takes. You can carry a 9,999 maximum. And before you start every mission, there's a button to buy all ammo, which I always press, so I'm always filled up on ammo. So I used about 500 shots total for this whole game. Oh, look at all that. Look at all these. That's ridiculous. You know what? I'm gonna throw a grenade launcher out there just for good measure. Oh my god. Yeah, see, this is getting really this is getting quite a bit. I'm probably making it look a lot easier than it is. Like, it is pretty difficult to because you just need to keep watching both sides, and you need to react. You always need to have a fast reaction. There's not a moment that you can just take your eyes off and just relax for a minute. You always need to be on your toes. See, that guy almost got me right there. I still have the sticky bombs active, so I can just detonate those if I need to. I don't want to switch to my special carbine, because if someone does come through that door, then the special carbine is not going to kill him quick enough. For those people back there, it's definitely the best weapon to use, but I'm just going to keep using my shotgun on them. I'm not afraid to waste a lot of ammo. I'm just afraid of dying. Yeah, it is a bloodbath all over. And here too, not just... Look at this. Now just imagine if this game was forced first person. That would be really difficult. I don't even want to do it for a minute, but it would just be like this. That's what it would be like the whole time. Oh wait, Wave 8's almost done. Oh, what? What? Did you see that? That was like a one shot. I'm gonna put a slow motion replay right now. That was like one shot. Well, that was a tragic death. You know what? Let me see how long this video is right now. We're at about 34 minutes, so I don't think I'm gonna do another one this video, but if you guys like it, just make sure to leave a comment down below, and I'll definitely do more of these if you guys enjoyed them. But I think that's gonna be it for this video. It's sad that we had to die like that. I really thought we were gonna make it through Wave 8, and that would have been a big accomplishment, but the last enemy had to kill me. There was like that one and then maybe one more, and that was it. Then we would have survived, but he just one-shotted me real bad right in the head with a shotgun. So yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate, but again, if you guys like this video, I could do more of these on different maps if you want. I don't really care. If you want the same one, that's up to you. If you want a different one, then that's fine with me too. So thank you guys for watching again. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.